competitors that are at the professional league, and they are like way higher in weight than you think that they would be. And all I gave you is gold. Good morning, guys. So we are a little bit less than 10 weeks out. I just got ready to go to the gym, and I want to show you guys my outfit because it was a gift for Christmas and I really like it. So I'm literally in my bathroom right now and there's a toilet. So I'm wearing the white and black tank top. I'm also wearing these leggings that are from Old Navy. They are like chopped into different sections. So there's like a black section, this cool cheetah digital print section, a white section, and then I have these new Nike shoes on. I don't know what these are called, but they go with the outfit and I like them. I don't think I'm going to eat breakfast this morning. I'm just not very hungry and I'm not really in the mood to cook up breakfast. So I will see you guys at the gym. Hopefully it's not too busy. It's been crazy lately ever since Christmas has happened because, you know, like New Year's resolution. So like everyone's working out right now, which is great. I like to see a lot of people in the gym, but it can get pretty crazy. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, heading off to the gym right now. Drinking a white Monster just to wake myself up. I have been starting to feel like prep feels and feeling more tired and energy depleted. Plus it's just cold out, and whenever I don't have caffeine in me, I'm like colder. I don't know. Does caffeine make you guys hot? Like, not like hot, but like temperature wise. I'm gonna go. I'm not making sense. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too. Alright guys, so I wanted to talk to you about something that's been on my mind for a little bit, and that is weight fluctuations and how to deal with them. So one thing that I've been going through this prep is having my weight stall and getting really frustrated, and literally I felt like giving up. This morning I weighed in at 134.4, and that is a higher weight for me. However, I think my stage weight has changed, which means and what I mean by that, whenever your weight changes or your stage weight or your lean weight, competition weight, when you gain muscle, muscle is a very dense tissue that weighs a lot. Therefore, when you make gains and gain muscle and you try to shred down again, your weight could be higher, but that's just because you have more lean muscle mass, which is actually a really good thing. That's a sign that you put in work, that you've gained muscle and where you needed to, and you can still check your body fat and be at that same percentage of body fat for your competition, but have a different weight every single show. And that's something to keep in mind. I know that I worked extremely hard during this off season. I've had compliments on my legs and my shoulders and all these like weak points that I've wanted to bring up and make better. And the funny thing is I'm getting upset about my weight right now, and that's just because I started out at a higher weight for my prep, and right now I'm at a higher weight. However, the thing is I need to compare each prep to last ones, and not only that by comparing it by making them identical, but by comparing it and also doing some math to see the difference. My last prep I started at 135, 136 pounds, but my composition was completely different. I also just had less muscle tissue overall because that is one other year of lifting that I never had. So these are all variables you have to keep in mind if you guys are a competitor, is your weight and your stage weight can constantly be changing. You might have a year where you had an injury and you had to take time off, and you probably lost some lean muscle tissue in wherever you hurt. If you hurt your arm, you probably lost some lean muscle mass there, or your leg or whatever. And then you're looking at your stage weight again and you're like, wow, my stage weight dropped like 3 pounds. When in reality, maybe you lost some lean muscle tissue, which would be horrible, and it would suck if that actually happened. But it's just to like kind of give you guys a perspective of what I'm talking about. Is lean muscle tissue, muscle mass is always changing as you compete. You see some competitors that are at the professional league and they are like way higher in weight than you think that they would be. I've seen some competitors like Emily Hayden where I thought that their stage weight was probably like 110 pounds when she competed once at like 125 and like 117, and I was like, wow, that's like way higher than I thought, but that's because that girl's got muscle, so that's something to keep in mind. Now, going back to weight fluctuations and weight stalls, my weight has been stalling a little bit right now, and I think part of that is because I have had a lot of anxiety lately and have been really stressed out, and I constantly struggle with anxiety and trying to deal with my stress a little bit better, and I always just think you need someone to talk to, and that's something that has helped me. I feel so bad for Matt and my coach because both of them have to hear from me when I get super stressed out and annoying Nicole, but it happens, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like, oh, like I always have my shit together, because I'll be honest with you, like there's days where I'm like, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. So you guys are not the only one if you're feeling that way and you're feeling lost and you're feeling confused and stressed out and all these overwhelming feelings. It's normal, and something that just helps for me instead of bottling it up is talking about it and breathing. I know that sounds weird, but when I've been getting really stressed out, especially with this last week with the past holidays and all the temptations and stuff like that, I just remind myself to take a deep breath and relax and not be so serious. I take the sport very seriously, but it's not a life or death situation, and no one's forcing me to do this. This is completely my choice to do more cardio and diet, like for a show. Like that's a luxury to have. So I just needed to relax, and once I relaxed a little bit, trusted the process, I did increase cardio a tad and we dropped my macros a tad. I finally broke a plateau that I've had for 3 weeks, so that was definitely a sigh of relief. And I actually posted something about it on Instagram, and I feel like whenever I post about struggling, having a plateau, it's almost like I rant on that post. The very next day I hit a new low weigh-in. So that's something that I find very fascinating. It's like once I am about to hit my breaking point, my weight is like, no, you're okay, you're fine, we're on the right track. And as long as the progression is down with my weight and weekly the average is going down, we're making progress. So that's what we want to see. I did do a physique update and posing earlier, and I'll throw that in here. I'm feeling okay with how I look. I'm still like 10 weeks out, which is pretty good amount of time to make changes. And I know my body, once we like, it's like a certain point, it's almost like a hill. It's like right now it's at the peak of the hill, and I know once we drop my calories a little bit more and increase cardio a little bit more, my weight's gonna go meow, because that's just how my body works. It's not the best way, but that's just literally how my body works during prep, and that's okay. But I'm still like kind of fluffy, but that's okay. I know that's going to work. I just need to trust the process and stick to the plan and not stress out so much. I'm always so stressed, and I need to just chill out. So this clip was super long. I'm actually just going to end the vlog here. I hope that this helped you guys out. If you have anxiety and you're stressed out and you're worried about your weight and it fluctuating constantly, just keep in mind, like, weight always fluctuates up and down a few pounds, and the more you stress out, the worse it's going to be, because you're going to have more cortisol in your body, which is going to retain water, even bloat you and just make you feel worse overall. So try the best you can to turn a bad situation into a good one, because the more negative your outlook is, and if you have like a shitty attitude, it's just going to make everything so much worse. So deep breath, relax, everything will be fine, everything will be good. It's good, we're fine, everything's fine. Okay, I'm going to end the video here. If you guys want to stick around and follow my journey, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay strong for me. You got this.